In previous lecture of HTML, we have discussed structure of HTML page and the applications which are required to work with web pages. So, in this lecture, let us design a simple web page which displays a message. As we have discussed before, there are two things required. First one is the editor where the HTML code is designed, and the browser application which can be used to view or to display the web page. So let us go to the editor. Here we are using Notepad editor to design HTML code. Let me maximize the screen. The HTML program starts with the tag HTML. So tag is written as the tag name which is enclosed between the angular brackets. This is the closing HTML tag or end HTML tag. Between these two tags, there are two sections, body section and head section. Head section is basically used for writing the heading of the HTML page and the title for the HTML page or web page. So this is the head section where we have included the title tag, and the title we have given is first web page. When we view this page in browser's window, on the title bar, first web page will be displayed. After the head section, we have body section, wherein the content or the information which we want to display on the web page is included. Let us display a simple message on this web page, that is, welcome to HTML. This is the code to design a simple web page which displays welcome to HTML. Once you write the complete code, go to File, click on the option Save. Select the location where you want to save this HTML page. Let me save it on desktop. First, .html. When we create a web page in Notepad editor, the extension should be .html. If we don't give the extension .html, then this file will be saved with the extension .txt, that is the normal text document. It will be not saved as web page. So don't forget to give the extension .html. Click on save. So you can see here the file is saved with the name first. Let us minimize the Notepad application and let us view this web page in the browser's window. As we have saved the HTML code with extension HTML, you can see here the file is saved as a web page, which gets the icon of default web browser. To view this web page in the browser's window, double click. It displays in the browser's window. The title which we have specified in the title tag will appear on the title bar of the web browser. In body section, we have included a simple message, welcome to HTML, which is displayed on this web page. Thus, whatever information we want to display on the web page will be added or inserted in body section. Body section also contains the various tags which are used for formatting the content or arranging the content or information in the required format. So about all these tags we will be discussing in further classes. Today, let us learn how this web page is formatted by using various attributes of body tag. So attributes are nothing but these are used to make a tag more effective. The attributes of body tag are background, bg color, text. Background is nothing but it points to the URL of an image to be used as the document background. That means if you want some image to be used as the background for the web document or web page, the location of that image can be given for this background attribute. URL is nothing but it is the location where the image is saved. BG color defines the color of the document background. It is the color which you want to use for the background. Text defines the color of the text, in which color the text should be displayed. It is specified by using text attribute. Then we have left margin. It is the margin of the left of the body. Top margin, the margin of the top of the body. Right margin, it is the margin of the right of the body. At the left side, at the right side and at the top, how much margin is required? That can be set by using these three attributes. So let us use these attributes in our HTML code. We have minimized the Notepad application. Open the HTML code. First, let me increase the font. So the attributes are always specified in the start tag. This is the start body tag. First, let us set the margins. Top margin is the attribute name equal to 50 is the value given for this attribute. This is the name of the attribute and this is the value set for that attribute. Between this there should be sign equal to. This value can also be given in double quotes. 50 indicates here 50 pixels margin will be set at the top. That is, previously we have not set any margin, so it will be displayed without any gap, without any margin here. Left margin is equal to 50. Let us use BG color. BG color equal to, you can specify the color here. After making any changes to the HTML code, the file should be saved. Let us save the file and minimize it. Go to browser and refresh this web page. Either this refresh button can be used or the shortcut key F5 can be used to refresh the page. So as we have used top margin equal to 50, left margin is equal to 50, you can see here some margin is kept at the top and at the left. We have also used BG color equal to red. So the background color given for this web page is red. This is how the attributes can be used for formatting the page. Now let us go to the notepad file once again. Now let us add background attribute. So background is used to specify the image which should be used as the background for the web page. Background equal to the location along with the name of the image. So let me use the image which is saved on the desktop by name image1 .jpg. Save the file. Again go back to the browser and refresh the page. So here the background color will be removed and the image which we have set for the background attribute will be applied for the background. Now let us change the color of the text. The text attribute is used to specify the color of the text. Refresh the page. Let us use right margin. Let me add some more content so that right margin can be set. Refresh. As we have set right margin equal to 100 and left margin equal to 50, so there is more right margin compared to the left margin. This is how the attributes of body tag can be used to format the web page. There is one important point here when we use attributes. The attribute name what you have specified should be correct. For example, suppose the background attribute you have used is incorrect, then that particular attribute will not be applied on the web page. So it is required to specify the correct attribute name. In next lecture, let us learn some more tags in HTML used for formatting the web page.